So obviously the foundation for any barbecue cook starts with a fire. That's your base. It's the base layer, it's a coal bed, it's the flames, it's the flavor, it's all this stuff. I've got a really specific way that I like to start a fire. I usually pick out my logs. Since the bottom of the firebox is round, this is kind of what I'm looking for. I want them to fit into a round firebox. So I picked these out earlier when I was splitting these up. That's kind of what I was thinking in my head. It's like, okay, well, I've got one dense one to go in the middle, and then I've got a bunch of dry small ones that are split to go in there. So all the flames kind of go through, it lights up really quickly. And that will be this one. First one goes right about there. And what this does is it creates a nice base right here. And then I've got these two wedges to kind of be like the foundation for these lighter pieces. Couple light ones. I'm gonna start with 3. And I want to space the wood about an inch gap between these 3 top pieces. That way, as the paper burns underneath it, the flames just kind of go through. It's kind of a basket weave kind of scenario. There's enough airflow in there. Everything kind of ignites itself. So I got this one. The next one is I'm going to put one dense one right in the middle. And the dense one's not going to burn very fast because I want the other ones to burn quickly, create a coal bed, and then that heavy one will be in the middle, and it's just going to drop right in the middle. So 2 pretty lightweight ones here. And again, I'm going to put them just about an inch worth of spacing right there. And I think that's a pretty nice looking base for that. So I totally realize that not everybody has a 42-inch long firebox to play with. So really, if you've got a smaller firebox, if you've got maybe a cooker that doesn't have really much of a firebox at all, you can totally use this principle. It's the idea behind it is that it gets a lot of airflow, it burns quickly. I'm not using very nice pieces of wood because it's not going to affect the meat because nothing's on there yet, but it will burn quick and it'll kind of get my cooker up to temp super fast. But it also lays a good foundation. It's kind of like a little log cabin. So it's got a log there, it burns down, and this kind of gets me in the habit of building a fire and working a fire the way that you really want to be able to work a fire to have clean flavors, airflow, and all that stuff. So this is a good foundation. I'm gonna get it lit. So butcher paper comes in pretty handy for this stuff. It's kind of a cool trick if you actually cook barbecue a lot and you have greasy butcher paper left over from wrapping briskets. I like to save that stuff and I like to use that to start my fires. But if you don't, a little oil, I prefer grapeseed. Works pretty good too. Kind of rub them together. Got some nice oily papers here. Just kind of build a little bit of a loose paper roll.